Have you ever seen a calzone that looks like this? I'm going to show you how to surprise your friends and family this Christmas with a calzone Santa. We're going to start by preparing ricotta that we're going to whip. We're just going to whisk that for 1 minute until you get a nice, smooth consistency. And then we're going to salt that very slightly. Next, we're going to get this into a piping bag. No worries if you don't have a piping bag, because I'm going to show you how to make one with a resealable bag. All you have to do is take one of the bottom corners and fold that over to form a triangle, and then get some tape. Stick that on to hold it in place. This is now an arts and crafts session. Bottom joint, we're going to give that a little snip. So if you have a piping nozzle, that's going to give you cool streaks in Santa's beard. But if you don't have one, you can just use the Ziploc bag with a hole in it, like this. We have a piping nozzle. Squeeze that inside into the hole that we've cut, and then just screw that nozzle into place. It's really easy to get the whipped ricotta in if you put it in a cup to hold it up, fold down the sides so that they don't get in the way of your ricotta. Transfer that into the middle of that piping bag. Ricotta is so luscious. Look at that. Once you got all that ricotta in, you just want to fold the top up. There we go. And then we can just seal the top. Squeeze the top of the bag to move that ricotta downwards. Then you can start twisting it. Okay, and there we go. That's Santa's beard ready to go. That's a weird shot. These are 230 gram 60% hydration doughs. Just like if we're making pizza, where we toss it in some flour, then bring it out onto the counter, and we're gonna start to press that out into an evenly flat circle. Not too worried about keeping air in this because it's a calzone, so it's very forgiving in that sense. So if it's slightly oblong, that's actually helpful. Our calzone Santa is gonna be a long crescent shape. Sorry, just popping some bubbles. So now we're gonna get our fillings into the calzone. Provolone. You can also use low moisture mozzarella. I just like how tasty provolone is. Very finely grated Parmigiano Reggiano. I made a slightly thicker tomato sauce for this. All I did was to strain out some of the extra juices from the tomatoes. That's a good point. Some stripes of basil sauce. So we've got alternating stripes of tomato and basil sauce. Now that we've got our calzone that's Christmassy on the inside, we're gonna fold it over. I like to crimp the edges of the dough upwards, pulling the bottom half of the dough upwards and getting it to meet the top half. Once you bake the calzone, the seams kind of disappear, so that's why I like to do it this way. We're going to flour the front of our peel slightly, just to help the calzone slide on. We're gonna grab it by the 2 points and drag it onto our peel. And we want it to form this crescent shape. Now we're gonna paint one half of the calzone with some of the tomato sauce as well to form Santa's hat. Being careful not to get it onto the peel. This part requires a little bit of concentration, but it will be worth it for the lols. You just want to give that a couple of light pokes just in the area that we've sauced up, because that will prevent that area from puffing up. You want to work fairly quickly so that your calzone doesn't stick to the peel. The middle of the oven is currently 360 degrees Celsius. Now we're going to launch it into the oven. So after you launch the calzone, you want to turn the flame off, is so that it doesn't form leopard spots too early, because we want Santa to have an even tan. So after a minute, we're gonna ignite the flame and set it to low. So at this point, you just wanna keep an eye on Santa, make sure he's okay, give him a nice even colored bake. That's looking good. I'm gonna take Santa out and put him on a nice board. Oh, right. So we're gonna start by decorating Santa's hat. Look at that, Santa's so cute. Oh my God. I'm gonna place down his nose, and that's just gonna be an anchor for me so I know where to draw his mustache. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna draw his mustache just as a guide, and then from there I can draw his beard. Whipped ricotta is delicious, so we can't get enough of this whipped ricotta. So we're gonna give him some eyes. We've cut 2 olives in half, and now we just need to place them fairly symmetrically so that, oh my God, he looks like an alien. Oh no. It's better. Yeah, this way is better.
Do you know how to make him even less threatening?
How?
More eyes.
More, oh my God. All right, so there we have it. We've got Calzone Santa. If you're feeling extra festive, you can also decorate your board with a sprinkle of flour to make it look like snow. Time to see what Santa's made of. All right. Oh no, I feel bad. I'm gonna get his hat.
Rightio, here I am.
Hi, Glenn.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Glenn.
I didn't know it was Christmas until about an hour ago.
Well, here we are, you, me, and Santa. Of course.
Never eaten a hat before.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's lovely. The cheese is very nice. It's a nice contrast to the innards, the Santa's innards.
Yeah. For the recipe, go to Gozney.com. Maybe we can say Merry Christmas together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas. What? You didn't do it.
I was like, why are they counting down?